Welcome back to the Silver Lining, where it's no filler, no fluff, but we keeps it a buck. And today we're going to be talking about this new Drake. I guess we're going to call it a freestyle or unfinished song or unreleased song. I'm not sure quite what to call it, but we're going to talk about this new Drake track that came out. This is Drake's reemergence from the dirt after the battle. Um, I got Stan back in the building. How's it going, brother?
It's good, man. How you doing? We doing good. We doing good over here. What's up?
Doubt man, and got my man Kurt in the building. How's it going, man?
You already know what it is, man. Put my hood on, man. Cause y'all know, bro, when I put the hood on, I put the hood on. My hair ain't done, so I gotta wear the cat though. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Gotta
so I
get
got
my
mine
hair
on.
done, bro. Yeah, yeah,
My
gotta
hair is
put the
fucked
cap
up.
on.
All right, man. Let's get to it, man. So this track came. I don't know what I don't want to call it a track because it's not really a track. He didn't even like record it, like, and that's kind of my thing. It's like, why are we putting this out? Like, if we're gonna do this, like, it's just the beat sounded nice too. So like, let's record it, let's EQ it, and put it out. But someone did bring it to my attention. It was like, in hip hop, we need more of this grimy stuff and whatnot, where you just rapping and whatnot. And I think that is a good point. I really didn't think about it that way till it was brought to my attention. I think if you were gonna go for the gritty route, though, I think it would have been doper to just go out into the cold Toronto night and light one of those barrels of fire and then spit this verse. Like that would have been like if you're gonna go for that route, then I think that would have been a better like visual. But yeah, but it is what it is. This joint came out. I'm gonna start with Stance. Now, what did you think of this joint?
I mean, I didn't think too much of it because it's really not. It's just like it's not even that long. It's a couple of minutes. I think it's interesting that again he's obviously taking some. I don't want to say shots, but he's taking some shots at some people, and I guess you could say he's talking about LeBron James and some
Mhm.
other of his NBA, guys who have been seen on camera, who've been recorded, yucking it up to not like this and having a good time listening to the record. Look, a lot of people have had a good time listening to that record, man. A lot of people have had a great time listening to that record. Um, so he's obviously talking about that. He's calling Kendrick Lamar a magician. Again, it's kind of the words of the guy that got beat. Is what it sounds like to me. Is the guy that got beat trying to save face and do the whole man, this shit was personal. Like, dude, it's a rap battle. It's entertainment. Niggas can take it seriously if they want to, but the shit is what it is. It's entertainment. I think Drake, at this point in his career, and look, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that Drake is finished. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that his career is over. Far from it. All he's got to do is make a really hot record, and people will forget about this Kendrick Lamar shit in no time. You know, he's got to make good music at this point. He has to make good music. He can't worry about this fucking battle. He needs to leave this shit alone, quite frankly. To me, he needs to just let it go. Let it go. Don't talk about it. Don't reference it. Just leave it the fuck alone. Let it go. Because niggas have short memories nowadays. Just let it go. You got beat. It happened. Mike Tyson got knocked out by, Buster Douglas. It happens. Move the fuck on. Let it go. Stop bitching and moaning about it. Stop talking about niggas enjoying the records. Look, I get it. You know, move the fuck on. That's all. That would be my thing with Ken with all these niggas. Everybody needs to move the fuck on. And I said that
Okay,
before about J. Cole. I said it about all of them. Move the fuck on. It's time to move on. That shit happened last year. It's time to move on. And if I'm Drake, make good music, release more freestyles like this, and move on. But
Mhm.
let's keep referencing the shit, man. Cause you lost.
see, I don't agree with that. I'm gonna come to you in a second, Stan. But I'm Kurt. I'm gonna come to you in a second. But see, I don't agree with that because like this is hip hop. This is what we do. We like. I don't see anything wrong with going back and looking at a situation that happened. I mean, Nas made Last Real Nigga Alive after the Jay-Z Nas battle. He reflected on that whole situation and what led to the battle. You know what I mean? Like he did that
Nas
track.
didn't lose though, man.
Okay, but regardless if he lost or not, he was still referencing it. Okay,
As
and
painful
Nas
as
didn't
me to
Jay
lose,
say that,
bro.
Nas
hold
didn't
on,
lose.
Jay Z was still referencing the battle after Nas on the damn track with R.
Hmm.
Kelly. He said, "I breathe ether and spit
Hmm.
acid. We bastard." He was still speaking on it. Like just because it's over, don't mean it's over. Like this is hip hop. This is what we do. Like I don't see
50 and
anything
Ja.
wrong. Yeah, 50 and Ja. Like it's
Them
not
niggas are
really.
like old. Them niggas are like old. Old girlfriends gonna be battling each other for the rest of their lives, man. But what I'm saying
Right.
is that Drake is universally considered the loser in this.
Mhm.
I don't know. I know how you feel about it, but universally he's the loser. So to me, referencing this shit is only going to reinforce the niggas. Oh yeah, you got your ass kicked by Kendrick. Kendrick was doing it not like us and blah 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 and all that yacht yacht and all that shit, and he's going to keep referencing that stuff. My thing to Drake would be, to me, Drake's best move right now is just to just kind of let it be and just move on and make good shit. That's my opinion. I'm not saying you should never talk about it. I mean, like you said, battles are battles, hip hop. I'm just saying he should probably just let that shit go right now because he lost. Most people would say he lost. I would say he
Mhm.
lost. And referencing it and keep talking about it is just going to reinforce that. Oh yeah, you got beat by Kendrick. Oh yeah, Kendrick made the song that the number one song in America was about you being a pedophile. It just keeps reinforcing that shit to me. You need to let it go. That's just me.
Okay. Kirk, what you got?
Reg, you kind of touched on my point, but I'm gonna disagree with you when you was talking about the guy told you the Smack DVD. That's what this reminded me of some Smack DVD, of some Nicki on the come up type shit, right? He was just sitting there, and the reason I disagree with you is because he not he not the type to be out in the cold with a bunch of niggas around him. He really the type to be sitting in the house. You know what I mean? Fireplace lit, candle somewhere, because you know that wherever he was at, it was some candles lit. Probably had a glass of wine, was drunk a little bit, was like sitting in his living room, listening to a beat, and decided to just spit some shit. Right? That was authentic. This was the best publicity he's had since They Not Like Us dropped. Um, this was a step in the right direction. Before I give my opinion or Drake's mindset, like Stan did about the thoughts of a man that lost, I'm gonna just talk about the rap itself. This is the Drake that when we talk about Drake, the lyrical Drake, this is that guy. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? A lot of puns, a lot of bars, a lot of more metaphorical. He kept the line going from siblings to that. You know what I mean? And he just kept it going. Like the whole song is really one cadence. The whole song.
Mhm.
Like that's the Drake that we remember. A consistent flow, breaking words, using big words, giving you, like I say, entendres and all of that shit. This is the Drake. Like, if you're gonna come back being the Drake that we remember initially. Like when they asked him, like, a while back, like he had switched his style up because everybody was taking it. Remember, he started doing all of the other shit now because niggas. So I'm gonna do more R&B because you niggas can't do R&B. He said, "Fuck all of that shit," and he went back to the Drake that we all fell in love with, as far as the bars and the cadence and the actual music that he made. However, I gotta agree with Stan, bro. You sound like you're whining, bro. You sound like you're crying. Like if you're gonna, at least if you're gonna throw a shot back, like throw a shot back. You know what I'm saying? It's like, look at what I did for these guys, and now look how they treat me. We tired of hearing that shit. We tired of hearing. We don't want to hear that shit. We want to hear, look at what I did for them guys. Look how they treat me. Now fuck them niggas. That's what we want to hear. You see how they treated me? Now fuck them niggas. We don't want to hear like, why are you fans turning your back on me? We want to hear, nah, nigga, you love this shit. Jay said, I will not lose, for even in defeat, there's a valuable lesson learned, so it evens it out for me. And it made the ether loss a lot lighter. You know what I'm
No, it
saying?
didn't.
Because Jay
It
was
did not.
still pumping. It
It
did.
did not.
It did, bro. It
No, it
made.
did not. No, it did
Yes,
not.
it did,
No, it
bro.
didn't.
Yes, it
No, no, no,
did,
no, no, no,
yo.
no, 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 it didn't. People were clowning Jay-Z because of that line. I remember it vividly. People clowned him like, yeah, he
Yeah,
admitted he
I
lost.
remember. Yeah, he did. He had to. He admitted he lost more than once. He said, Jimmy, you don't want to see me neither. Maybe my nigga Nas, but I got stronger since the ether. He's admitted that he's lost to Nas multiple times, bro. If you listen to him, bro. But what I'm saying is, okay, even if you don't think that it made the ether loss lighter, okay, let's just speak about it. He addressed it and addressed that he was moving on. Like, okay, he got it. All right, but I'm still making this music. I'm still listen, hear me out. I'm still gonna make my music and y'all still gonna love me. Jay-Z never put us in a situation where we had to feel sorry for him, is what I'm saying. Drake is that's my point, Fred. That's what I'm getting at. Drake tried to make it seem like these guys are bullying me, so I'm just using my gift to fight back. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
Uh,
bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, now the bars was legit, the cadence was legit. That is what we want. But like, I'm with Stan. Like, either you gonna send a whole shot or just move on. Just move on. Like, let's go. Let's get back to you making music that we can do it to our girlfriends too. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to you doing that lyrical shit. You know what I'm saying? Switching it up, doing a reggae one time, doing a ballroom one time. Feature on another rapper song to blow that rap up. Let's get back to that shit. If you're not gonna send a whole shot, because a lot of the shots that send, they like we know who they talk about, but they like little cat, they like little catty nips at niggas. You know what I'm saying? And I want like him to like throw a grenade at one of them niggas, man. You over there with a pea shooter.
The time for that is over
Throw
though,
a
bro.
grenade.
The time for that's over.
Then why? So then why even address shit then? If the time
Because
for
we
that
that's what
is
I'm saying.
over,
because we want
like
rappers to
if
do
the
that.
time for that is no, but we don't want. But if we're going to do that, see, listen, we're not going to conform to this millennium, bro. If he not going to send a whole shot, then move on. Because when you do that catty lip shit, because if Kendrick do anything, if Kendrick feel any way about this song, he is going to send a shot. It is not going to be a catnip. It is not going to be a little tail bite. He is going to go for the juggler again, bro. So I would not even address it. And if he is addressing LeBron James, bro, LeBron James is the one person, y'all, y'all fathers, and y'all have sons, and if they say, Dad, I want to be like you, you'll be proud. But if your kids say, Dad, I want to model myself after LeBron James, and I want to reach where LeBron James is. I want to be like you. Gonna find somebody that ain't never been in trouble. You talk about somebody that married his childhood sweetheart. You talk about somebody that put his best friends on, so we all can have. LeBron James is probably the greatest role model that that our culture has in sports, and that's currently active. If you want to talk about Jackie Robinson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Muhammad Ali, no, he can't fuck with them. But I'm saying, as we stand, what LeBron James has meant to black culture. So if you're already looked at as an outsider right now a little bit, and you just address LeBron James, bye bye. Especially, and you gonna take that chance with a catnap. If I'm gonna take that chance with LeBron James, I'm gonna throw a bomb. If I'm gonna take that shot with Kendrick Lamar, I'm gonna throw a bomb. I'm not gonna get no little catnap, little nibble or move on. Like my man Stan said, he could have easily did all of that and gave us some real shit without even addressing anyone. So if you're not going to swing hard, we don't got time for slap boxing. If you're not gonna swing hard, then don't swing at all. Don't even attack. Move on. Talk about the wine you said. Talk about the girls you spent your money on and broke your heart. Do that shit.
I
That's
disagree
all
with
I'm
you.
saying. If you're not
I
gonna send a
disagree with a
shot,
lot of that. Stan, I'm gonna bring you back
all
in. How
right.
you feeling about that?
I agree with him. I mean, I'm just saying, yo, just leave the shit alone. Like Kendrick is gonna be at Super Bowl in a month, and if he does not like us, that's just gonna be another shot at Drake. Another L for Drake if that nigga does that song at the Super Bowl.
Mhm.
Now I don't believe he will, because I don't believe the league is gonna allow him to do it. I don't believe that he's gonna be allowed to do that song. But if he does it, then that's another L for Drake. I just think nigga needs to move on. I'm just saying if you're going again, if you're going to reopen if you're going to restart if you want to restart this thing, send a full shot. Don't do that little, like you said, don't do them little subliminal shits, the little taps. If you're going to do it, then do it. But I don't think there's an interest for anyone to do it. It's already done. Kendrick is on his victory lap pretty much at this point. New album came out, tour
Mhm.
coming out this year, doing a Super Bowl. That nigga on a victory lap right now. He
Mhm.
not he again. That he's the one that everyone looks at as the winner
Mhm.
because look at what happened to him. Now again, I'm not saying that Drake's career is over, and I've said that before. His career is not over. All he's gotta do is just get back and just make good shit. His fans will fuck with it. As long as he makes the shit that his fans will fuck with, he'll be fine. But if he continuously tries and reopens and re-examines this situation with Kendrick, it is going to keep reminding people that Kendrick whooped your ass. Kendrick got you.
But look, this is my thing, man. Like this is like I was saying before. This is hip hop. This is what you do. This is what happens in hip hop. So on Kendrick's victory tour, he's still sending shots. Like you listen to GNX, right? He's still sending shots. So that's just how this thing works. Like even when it's over, it's not over. He's still sending shots on there. I remember Jay-Z was on Hot 97 crying after Ether came out. On there crying to Angie Martinez. Okay, so let's not act like Jay-Z played it right. No, he didn't. He
No,
was
he wasn't
crying
crying,
behind it.
bro.
Yeah, he was close. He was damn near crying about it. Couldn't believe it.
If you weren't you, would you think Ether was a hot joint? I would be a little like me as a guy. Like I would listen to the last verse and be like, wow, like dude, wow. You understand? Like it's uneasy. You know? Okay. Like I mean, even like with the, it's far, man. It's very vulgar. You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about Summer Jam for a second? Yeah.
I remember on cannabis on he did a song uh the cannabis versus Rip the Jack or something like that. And on there, he was like, what happened with you and L? Forget it. People know you won the battle. They won't give you the credit. He said that on there. Like this shit, people still speak on the battle after it's over. We act like this is new. Ja Rule had a song on RULE called Passion, where he went through the whole thing again. He was talking to God, like, how can you let the people see me through the enemy's eyes? He was still referencing it. Like this is just how it works. Like this isn't a new thing. This is how it goes. So the battle is over. People say he sounds defeated. Well, yeah, he was defeated. What is he supposed to sound like? He was defeated. You know, and like the thing
Yo,
with
but Jay
LeBron,
never sounded defeated.
yes, he
Jay
did.
never sounded defeated, bro.
Yes,
He
he
sounded
did.
like a nigga that was swinging back,
Nah, bro,
bro.
he sounded defeated because he was defeated. And that's okay. Like
On
you know
wax,
what? Yes,
on
on wax.
wax.
Yes, he sounds defeated. Okay, and look, and here's the thing: I don't mind that he sounds defeated. You know why? Because sounding defeated could bring out some dope records. After he lost to Pusha T, the first half of Scorpion, I didn't like the second half that much, but the first half of Scorpion, he sounds defeated, and it sounded damn good. Remember the intro on Scorpion, when he was rapping, like he sounded good. Like look how broken he sounds. That shit could bring some good ass music out of it. Like I want
maybe
this. I want
maybe
him to be
Drake
broken.
should maybe
Yo,
Drake shouldn't be doing this battle
that's
and
a
shit.
legit point. That's a legit point, though. That is a legit point. Seeing him at his bottom could, I mean,
Yeah,
it could spark some different shit.
yeah,
But
and
even when you said, when you was like, Cannabis said they know I won the battle, but they won't give me my credit.
right.
That's a direct shot, though. That's not a catnip. That's letting you know I won that shit, but they fuck with yo. That's not a
Listen,
catnip, Reggie.
come on,
That's not a
Kurt.
catnip.
Come on. Is that
Yo,
not something
that's
to be
not that's
complaining? I'm complaining because people say I lost and I
huh?
won. That's complaining. If we going by that logic, that's complaining.
Yeah, but that's not okay.
Come on.
Name a direct bar. Just give me one direct bar and the whole Drake freestyle. Because that bar that you just spit of cannabis is direct. It's direct. You know who he's talking about. You know what his referencing, and he's letting you know what his feelings is. Give me one direct bar in that whole Drake freestyle.
What direct as in
It ain't
saying,
one.
as far as saying Kendrick's name, there is none.
Like whereas though you ain't gotta decipher some shit to realize who he talking about.
That's fair.
That's a direct cannabis bar. That's what I'm saying when I say these catnip. I don't want to do that. If you are going to say some shit where Ja Rule say, God, how you let these niggas see me through the enemy eyes? That's some hard shit, though. Actually,
Yeah.
that's some hard shit, man. That I repeat
Yeah.
what Ja said.
It was
Who he
hard.
talking about? Is that direct? Is that direct? Do you know who he talking about? Do you know
But
what he references? Do you
yeah,
have to decipher some shit to figure it out?
but I agree. I agree. But
No.
I don't think this one is so indirect. We know what he's talking about. It's not so indirect. We don't know what he's talking about. You know what he's saying. Like, come on. And I want to speak on this too because I actually have a question for you, Kurt. I have a question for you
Mhm.
because
Okay.
I'm not a hood dude. I don't pretend to be one. Never did pretend to be one. Right. Let's just say hypothetically, let's just say that somebody from your hood and me had a rap beef. Bars were going back and forth, and you're cool with him, just like you're cool with me. So you kind of you neutral in the middle of it. If that rapper made a diss song about me and recorded the song in your hood, would you show up in the video dancing?
No, I wouldn't. I
Ah,
wouldn't.
man,
Reggie, you know I would. I would say, listen, that's my man, you my man, y'all dissing each other. Like I'm at this point in time, I'm probably the only nigga that can say, yo, y'all sides chill. Cause you know it is Baltimore, right? I'm probably the
Mhm.
only dude that can say, yo, both of y'all chill, y'all taking it too far at this point in time, right? I wouldn't be in his video, I wouldn't be in your video. That is how you remain neutral in the middle of it. I
Exactly.
don't know if I messed up your
So so if you no, that's fine. So if you did show up in the video, I would assume you would understand why I would feel away, right?
right.
exactly.
Because you're my man, you're my brother. So I would feel
Right.
away if you showed up in the video. So why is it we're acting like Drake shouldn't feel away that DeMar DeRozan, somebody who he thought was his man, somebody that he brought into his house after he got traded to let him know it's all right, Toronto still loves you. LeBron, somebody who he again thought was his man's. Both of these dudes are pretty much riding on Kendrick's side. DeMar DeRozan's in the video. LeBron James dancing at the funeral concert that he did on on Drake, the pop out show, dancing on his grave. LeBron James is dancing on his
But see,
grave with
that's
him.
different.
How is it
But
different?
that's different. That's
How's it
different
different?
because no. Are you saying how? Are you saying because see what I'm saying is LeBron. Oh, I get it. I get it. You why he should be mad at LeBron
Hmm.
and Jamal. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. I'm not mad at him. I think he should express it. I think he should tell us. But
But
I
you
just
already
don't
showed
want no
up anyway.
fucking catnips and nibbles. You know how many niggas was in videos that was cool with Drake? You know how many niggas that was in videos that was cool with Drake? You know how many niggas that was on stage that was cool with Drake? Right now, if right now, let's just give you an example. Let's speak hypothetically. If I say right now, I'm the most intelligent person on this podcast, which one of y'all am I dissing
Both of us.
directly? No,
Both
Exactly.
of
but
us.
who am I dissing directly? There is no direct diss because it's two of y'all. Now, if I say I'm smarter than Reggie, or if I make it known that I'm specifically talking to Reggie, then you don't know who it is. I can say this. Somebody on this podcast somebody on this podcast ain't got a jumper.
Mm.
Who am I talking about? Which one of y'all am I talking about? Somebody on this podcast can't shoot.
Yeah.
Who am I talking about?
You could be
You
talking to either
don't
one of
know
us.
because there's so many of us. Yeah, exactly. So when you say, "Oh, everybody in these videos," it was 100 people in the videos. It was 100. YG was on stage. He could be talking about YG. Who is he talking about? Like you can't. I want to hear. I want to hear the dude with the NWA shirt can't shoot. The dude with the NWO shirt and the glasses can't shoot, and he got dreads. Y'all know who I'm talking about, right?
All right,
It's
man.
direct. I don't want to hear that because then, cause, no, because let me tell you why I hate that. It create Drake and Jay Z started this. I'm gonna speak generally so you can think it's about somebody, and as soon as that person bite, I can say he hating on me. And now he looks like a hater. I don't want that. I want you to let me know who you talking about. Don't nobody know who we talking about. People are suspecting LeBron James. We suspect that it's DeMar DeRozan. We never had to suspect who Ja Rule was talking about. We never had to suspect who Cannabis was talking about. We got to suspect this shit with Drake. We don't know who we talking about.
I get you. I hear you.
I need to know
I'm not
because
mad at
it's like 10 people that can fit. It's like 10 people that can fit in that category of those bars.
it.
Be
I'm not.
direct.
I'm not mad at it. Stan, anything you want to add?
Like I said, he said it all. I think we said it all. I think at this point, like I said, he needs to just focus on his music career, focus on making good music, putting out good albums. Just focus on that. Let Kendrick have his victory lap and do all do all that shit, and let's focus on making good music. That
Make
freestyle
good
was
music.
when just make good music, Joe. That's all you gotta do. Is make good music. You know, Jay Z when Jay Z was on the bottom was on the again. As hard as it is for me to admit that it is what it is, Nas beat him. Jay Z kind of again he just made good shit. I mean, coming off of all that stuff, what did he put out after that? You know, Blueprint 2, which was hit or miss, and then the Black Album. So I mean, just make and again. It's not like people look at Jay Z and say, "Yeah, he had a great career, man," but he lost to Nas. No one even mentions that shit. It's part of the sport. Again, it's a sport. So Drake has to move the fuck on. And I'm not saying that he but it just comes across when you're just doing that little like you said, doing them little pot shots. It just seems like he's just bitching. Yeah, it's like that shit. When he's just doing all that, it seems like he's just bitching. You know what I'm saying? You know, just calling nigga a magician
What's wrong with that?
He is a magician. You heard his bars? That's a compliment. Meanwhile, you giving him more. Meanwhile, you giving him more. You giving this man more ammo. My father told me he got a daughter. I told him that's not my sister. You know, Kendrick gonna be like, hold up, what? You don't claim your sister? Like, then you giving us more ammo. You giving
just
Kendrick more ammo. Like, just shut up
I
and
just
move
think that
on.
he needs to just move on, man. Like I said, just stop giving the nigga more ammunition and just move on. Again, you're a good rapper, you're a good performer, you're a good artist. You just got beat by a guy. You know, let's just move on, man. You got beat, move on. Unless you want to reopen this thing and start this up again, and I don't think you want that. You know, just move on. Make good shit and move on. You lost. Just make good stuff. That's all you gotta do. You know.
I agree. I agree with that. I agree that. One more thing I want to touch on before we go. I think we all agree that, like, on a technical level, like, this was a well spit song, right? Like, we all agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean, it sounded
yes,
like you
absolutely,
recorded in the bathroom, but yeah.
Yeah. So
absolutely.
one of the things that I've heard, and that we're kind of moving from the song and more talking about some of the stupid people who don't know hip hop that are talking about stuff like this. I've heard people say that this song wasn't impressive because, this whole rapping the same syllable, like when you start with a rhyme and you take the same rhyme and take it straight down, people are acting saying that that's basic and there's more to rap to just rapping the same word and whatnot. And I have a problem with that because I understand people hate Drake. If you hate Drake, I'm fine with it. Hate whoever you want. But when you say something like that, you don't understand what technical rapping is. And you are also tossing some of the greatest rappers to grace the microphone in the trash when you say some dumbness like that. Okay. AZ is one of the greatest rappers to ever touch the microphone. And one of his greatest strengths was his ability to do exactly that. When you start the
Mm-hmm.
rhyme here, this is the rhyme, and I'm going straight down with the same rhyme. I'm not going to change the rhyme. I'm going to go straight down with it. And you tossing somebody like AZ, who I feel passionately about in the
Big
trash, and you say
L.
nonsense like that. Big L, Common. Remember, Common on the corner, the song "The Corner." The first verse
Mm-hmm.
stays in the same rhyme. Second verse, he changes it, stays in the same rhyme. Third verse, changes it, stays in the same rhyme. So he only changes the rhyme three times in a 3-verse song. Okay, like that's impressive. So
That's technical work.
that's technical work. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, yo. Like, we can't do that. Like, if you don't understand hip hop, don't talk about it for real. Because like that bothers me. When you say something like that, I remember in 2002 in my throwback jersey and do rag, writing my raps. And I remember listening to AZ had this song on Nine Lives. It was called Quiet Money. It was like a posse cut. The rest of the people was whack, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
AZ's verse, one rhyme all the way down. I remember vividly in class sitting there trying to write my rhyme. Like, can I do this too? Like, how many rhymes can I go straight down with? I'm trying to do this too. I want to rap like AZ right now. I want to do that. So, like, come on, bro. Like, don't do that. Like, don't say dumbness
Yeah.
like it's not impressive, bro. It's been a
That's
long
that's
talked about thing about technical rapping. That's an impressive way to rhyme on a technical level. So if you're gonna shit on that, you shitting on some of the greatest rappers ever, and I got a problem with that. Kurt, what you think?
Yeah, I got a major problem with that. Fabulous, another one. And Fabulous will give you metaphors. He'll give you
Mm-hmm.
whole metaphors inside of it. If you listen to that song, my mama used to tell me, son, are you prepared
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
one day? Like the same cadence the whole time, and he's giving you crazy, and he's relating it to real life, so you can relate. You gotta see the appreciation for real lyricism, the appreciation lyricism has been become devalued, which is why, despite me feeling like I don't want to hear this, I'm going to support this freestyle because I know I don't want to hear the catnaps or whatever, but this song lyrically was put together well, bro. It was put together very well, and it reminded me of the Drake. Like they must never heard Drake before. Like whoever said this shit about Drake, they never heard Cassidy. They never heard like early Cam. You know what I'm saying? Like early Cam was different from that Dipset shit. Early Cam was on that Murder Harlem shit. Um, but yeah, you are definitely disrespecting. I mean, that was that was like what you aimed to do. Like if you could do that for 16 bars and make it make sense, I think it takes more creativity to not run out of ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say I rhyme with cash for a whole bar. My next song, I got to do this and rhyme with grass for a whole verse, and not say nothing I said in this bar previously in the
Mm-hmm.
previous song,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to do that same thing. Like to be able to do that on a larger scale over the course of a career. Let's not even talk career. Do that for an individual song. Like they don't understand how much patience and how create. And then it's not like he's running on with small words. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is using 3, 4 syllable words inside of his breakups to create entendres to do this shit. The
Mm-hmm.
only issue I have with this, like I said, is either drop the bomb or move on. But the technicality of this song, this is technically what we I think all three of us love about hip hop. This is why we loved hip hop. This type of um this type of technical work. So Drake was a surgeon on this. I salute him on that. I have no problem with it.
Exactly. Stan.
Agreed. I got nothing else to add. He was right on that. At the end of the day, but again, you gotta understand, remember who these people, the type of rappers where they're promoting. And this is the air fried music era, so I mean, people don't
Air
appreciate
fried.
technical skills and they don't appreciate that shit anymore. It's just a bunch of monkeys listening to just nursery rhymes. So they're not gonna appreciate that kind of stuff. So
They
I
not.
wouldn't worry. I don't care. Your opinion is irrelevant. That opinion is irrelevant. At the end of the day, Drake's better than Drake. I got my opinions about Drake, but the nigga can rap. Period. And when he does shit like this, where he's just rapping, no gimmicks, no sing song, none of that nursery rhyme shit, he's just rapping. That's what I can respect. That's what I respect with him. So yeah, again, my final point is Drake, just move the fuck on, bro. Just move the fuck on. That's it. Everybody, just move on. Stop beating up Drake. Stop beating up Kendrick. Stop beating up J. Cole. It's time to move on.
All right. We can end it there. Last thing I'm gonna say, man, is that I like Broken Drake. I want to see him broken. I want to see a 10-track album, all gas, man, all hip hop. I heard you might do an EP with Conductor. Give it to me. Give me 10 tracks,
Fine. You
broken,
good. Good.
broken,
Do that.
broken
Yeah,
Drake. I
conductor,
want to
conductor,
hear
get
that.
them right.
I want to hear
Conductor,
that.
that yeah, that sounds amazing. That sounds like an amazing idea. That
Yeah.
sounds like an amazing idea.
All
Yeah,
right,
do that.
fellas.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there. Appreciate y'all coming through. Till next time.
Peace.
I appreciate it, bro.
All right.